Hello, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new and just joining us, welcome. I am Milena. For today's video, we are doing something crazy. I just felt like being weird today, so I'm gonna mix together all of my foundations and I'm gonna put whatever that mixture is on my face. I don't know how great this is gonna turn out, but I felt like doing something a little different today than my typical reviews and makeup tutorials. I thought this would be kind of a funny idea, and you guys know how much I love foundation, so why not put them all together and see what that does for me? So if you are interested in watching that, stay tuned for the rest of the video. But before you do, please make sure to give this a big thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you love makeup or anything that has to do with makeup or tanning or fashion, this is the channel for you. So make sure to subscribe, but let's get right into this because we have a lot of ground to cover. So we're just gonna jump right in. Okay guys, I am super anxious about this one because we have, let's see how many, 20 foundations. Actually, I take that back. I have a few more in my drawer here, but a couple of them were just the same foundation that I have up top here, just in a different shade. And then I had two foundations that were a stick foundation, and I knew that wouldn't really work. So I decided to keep it two liquid foundations, and then I have two mousses and then one spray, the DIOR AIRFLASH. I know this is a mixture of drugstore and high-end, so you guys better trust that I love you. One of these foundations is like $120 and I'm pumping it out into this mixture for the love of the video and you guys. So basically I will probably just quickly run through which ones I am going to be mixing in, and then I will just show you guys how I'm pumping it into the mixture. I'm probably just gonna do one pump each, and that is also probably gonna be a lot because you typically only really need one pump for your entire face. So this is gonna be very wasteful, I think, but again, it's for the love of the video, so it's worth it. More reason to subscribe and give me a thumbs up because let's not let all this good foundation go to waste. But basically, like I said, one pump of each into this little bowl that I've got here. And then I'm gonna mix them all together, and then we're gonna apply to my face like I normally would and see what happens. Pray for the best, hope it's not terrible. Let's first tell you what I'm putting in the bowl. Also, as I'm naming these off, comment and let me know if you've tried any. I'm sure you guys have tried some of these foundations, but which one is your favorite? Because I have a ton of them right here. 20 foundations is no joke. It's kind of a lot of foundation. So let me know, what is your favorite? What do you not like? Basically, out of 20, here's what we're working with. We've got the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, the Kevyn AUCOIN Foundation Balm. You guys know I don't really like this one, sorry. We have the No Pigment Virtual Foundation from BECCA, aka a primer that is called a foundation. We have the Too Faced Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Foundation. We have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. Such a good one. You guys know, if you watched my favorite foundations video, this is in there. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. It's a really good one. We also have the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. The notorious DIOR AIRFLASH. I love this so much. The NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation, also an amazing foundation. You guys know I'm not a matte person, but this blows me away. The MCGRATH Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation, also a really good one. The new Urban Decay Stay Naked HYDROMANIAC Tinted Glow Hydrator. The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector, also a very good one. The OG Too Faced Born This Way Foundation. The Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow. The amazing IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Plus Skincare Foundation. I'm running out of places on my lap to put these. The CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation. Oh, this one might be a little tough to get out, but we'll make it work. The Rare Beauty, I always forget what this is called, but it's the Rare Beauty Foundation. The brand new Gucci Natural Finish Fluid Foundation. The Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. That is a mouthful. The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I love you, I'm sorry. And the most expensive one, the La Mer Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. Oh, I'm sorry. It'll be worth it. And I'm not going in any particular order while applying them into the bowl. I'm just grabbing whatever I see first and going from there. So let's do it. I think we covered all 20 foundations. So this is what the inside of this bowl looks like. I honestly pictured it being more filled up than this. Like one pump of each was actually not that bad. It's not that much product. Again, it's probably gonna be way more than I need to use on my face, but that was the only way that I can kind of evenly distribute all of the foundations in there. Before I get any haters in the comments saying, that doesn't match your skin tone, that's too dark. I know, all of my tan came off. I'm typically tanner than this. I typically buy foundation to match my skin when I'm tanned because I'm typically going places and using most of my foundations when I'm tan, besides if I'm going to work and I have my lighter shades for that. So I know, it is a little bit darker, which is why I wore something that would kind of hide, but I'm gonna mix this. You guys are gonna watch me. I'm just using a clean pair of tweezers. I'm gonna mix it and we're going to apply this to my face and just see what happens from there. So let's mix. I tried to mix that Dior AIRFLASH as best as I could, but this is what it looks like all mixed together. So I would say it's pretty neutral looking. I do have a neutral undertone, so I'm glad that this is pretty neutral. But I'm just going to apply, I think with a beauty blender, because that would probably be the easiest. So let's get into actually applying on my face. Hair is up, I applied primer. I just used my NARS Radiance Primer, just a standard one that I use on the daily. I've got my beauty blender all wet and we are just dipping into this mixture. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared, but I'm hoping for the best. So let's see what happens. Okay. You guys, I am actually not mad about how this turned out on my face. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but I have like a nice glow going to me. Granted, most of the foundations that I use are like a mix between satin, natural, radiant, dewy finish, all in that kind of ballpark. I did have two or three matte foundations, but the rest were in that kind of radiant area, and I am glowing. I don't know how well this is getting picked up on camera, but I'm actually shocked. Especially in this area, it's giving me the most beautiful natural glow to my face, and wow. I was not expecting this. And like I said, I just put on that Radiant Primer But so I didn't do anything for my pores. I wanted to see how my pores would look with 20 foundations on top of each other to see if they did anything for them. I will honestly say that my pores are kind of like craters on my face right now. This is not cute. Like right here, I don't know how well you can tell, but I bet if I put a pore filling primer on before, it would have smoothed them out a little bit more and it would have looked a little nicer. It's honestly rarely settling into my smile lines, which rarely happens. That's typically the first place that I get prominent lines after applying foundation, and the coverage was pretty impressive, you guys. I would say it's a solid medium coverage, which you guys know is my favorite. So wow. So far, I am actually shockingly loving this. It covered everything up that I needed it to. I just cannot get over this glow that it's giving me. Like, I haven't had any one foundation do this kind of glow for my skin, and I am seriously here for it. Like, I feel like I put on a highlighter underneath my foundation, but I didn't. It's just what the foundations all look like together, and it's kind of insane. And it was actually a really nice consistency too. Like, you can tell it's not really runny, but it's not super solid either. Like, it's movable, you know, typical with a kind of medium coverage foundation. So I might be onto something. Maybe I need to take the formula from all 20 of these, fix a little something in there with the pore situation, and I got me a new foundation. Maybe one day. But I want to put some makeup on top of this and see how this mixture does with other makeup on top. So I'm gonna finish beating my face and I will be right back and I'll give you guys some more shocking thoughts and opinions on this. I'm back. Guys, I am so surprised at how much I love this mixture of all 20 of my foundations. I don't know how well you guys can see, but this is literally somehow the perfect combination of all of the foundations that I've tried. And I don't know why I'm so surprised, because I'm mixing 20 foundations that I like and or love and or somewhat don't like, but most of them were foundations that I really liked. So you'd think that I'm like, oh, all of these together are gonna be perfect. No, I literally thought it was gonna be a disaster. I thought it was gonna be such a mess, that my face was gonna look really orange and just really bad, but it turned out so nice. Like, I'm telling you, somebody needs to come up with one formula that combines all 20 of these together and make it into a foundation, because if they don't, I will gladly. Another thing I wanna say though, after applying some other products to my pores, it's not as bad. So in the beginning, I was like, whoa. But now I'm like, I could work with this. If I just had added a little tiny speck of a pore filling primer, I feel like would have been smooth, would have been nice, but it looks really good. And other makeup, the way it sat on top, like, you can tell everything on my face is just like melting together. It just looks so good. I'm really surprised right now. And I really like the fact that this didn't cling to any of my dry patches, which says a lot because I have pretty dry skin, especially in the winter. So overall, this mixture of 20 foundations was a huge, shocking thumbs up from me. Now I need to figure out a way to scrape this out of here and like store it in something, because I want to use this again, believe it or not. I really don't want to throw this away and waste it. That's all I have for today's video, you guys. Like I said, very shocking turn of events, but good shocking. I really like how this turned out. I'm really liking how I looked. All I have to say though, make sure to comment, let me know what you guys think. If you think it just looks totally gross, don't let me know, maybe, be nice. Or if you like how it turned out, and if you're as shocked as I am, please let me know, because I genuinely was not expecting that in the slightest bit. So comment, say hi, give me some thoughts, opinions. Give this a huge thumbs up for me, like I said, and please subscribe to my channel if you are not already. If you want to see more weird videos like this, let me know. I'm always happy to, but subscribe, stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.